engagement ring. She can't keep that.
No, she has to return it back.
Okay, the rule of snitching, okay? Because you crossed the street.
Naughty boy or naughty girl. No, right.
I don't know. I need to look at the video now. What you did. What's up, guys? It's the next day, and I decided to take these guys on their invitation. It's supposed to be some type of social event happening on the 5th floor. So yeah, let's see what's going on here in Zurich, Switzerland. All right. Okay. So if you didn't see my last video, and they're coming here with a local who brought me to this really cool space. It's a very artistic area that empowers the future, the youth, into expressing their artistic side. All right, so there's supposed to be some type of stuff happening in this area today, and so we're gonna see what it is. All right, it's supposed to be right now kind of quiet though. I don't know. Here we go. And wait a minute, is this the schedules here? We're right here. So okay, it started already, I think. Okay, see what's going on. Alright, this is how the place looks. Very interesting in decor, and there's an elevator here. Alright guys, getting out. There's this elevator right now. Okay, see it, interesting. And yeah, let's see.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Right, I came, to support. And maybe people see the video, they wanna. What you guys got going on right now?
Oh, so there's a
meeting,
like it's a
seminar,
presentation on shamanism, modern shamanism, held by Alexandra.
It's in German.
It's in German. It's in German. No, actually, it's in English. It's supposed to be in English. Yeah.
Oh.
Just
Very simple and based on your experience. Yes, you're just in the right time. You're doing self-test.
Okay. All right.
Very good. And then what I would love to do is now I need to go in here so we can see how it works. So what will be happening? No intervention, just to see someone can feel what is happening. So I will be trying to from the back to see, and then we will see the audience how it works. Okay. Volunteers. Yeah.
I will volunteer if someone records me. I'm a YouTuber.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Then you can take off your shoes if you like.
Oh, you take my shoes off.
So there
I'm
will
gonna
be
put good
no
socks today.
and you're in the midst of the all ice and this is recipe. You can come a bit like, let's stay here.
All right.
Okay, good. Let's try to do something. We breathe 3 times together and you realize?
I've gum.
Yeah.
No? It's okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you don't chew, that is good. Yeah. Okay, maybe we can support and do all 3 together. Back. Very nice.
Keep my eyes closed, or?
Yes, you can open your eyes.
Okay.
Thank you again for volunteering.
Oh, that's it?
Yes, no, you're standing now. Don't move. Don't move. So, just a couple of minutes, very short. So, what we're going to do, I will be not touching you, so something will be happening in your back, and then the audience will tell you, okay? So, this is safe, nothing happening. So, what we're going to do is to show how we can sense and feel energy intervention, and that's how it looks like. Yeah? I see like big eyes. Guys, simple, not a big stuff. Please. So, and now what we are going to do is, so you can.
Oh, this doesn't go away.
Guys, if you feel, please, no social media, only for you, okay? Right? No sharing social media for you use, and I trust you.
Am I moving?
Couple of seconds. Okay, good. First of all, give you a round of applause to volunteers. Yes. Okay. Now you can turn your back to everybody. So, like here. So, what did you feel? What was happening? Yeah.
I don't know. Was I losing balance or something?
Could it be? Yeah.
I was like.
So, away from to the audience or to me? How was it? Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but I felt like maybe I was getting pulled back a little bit.
Maybe. Yeah. Could it be?
Yes.
Yeah. So where you were pulled back? So
No, from right here, from like felt like from the back area. That is like someone. I don't know. I need to look at the video now. What you did. So who are you?
I'm Alexandra, and I'm modern shaman
Okay. How long have you been doing shaman?
for 7 years almost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you from here or?
Well, I've been living here for the last 15 years, but my roots are from Central Asia.
Okay, awesome. Well, tell me about yourself. She's talking like a robot, guys.
Because I'm having a plate, I want to eat and talk. I'm trying to make
now
it
we have it. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
so what? Like who invited you or brings you here or what's going on?
I was invited by the community lead to share my knowledge about shamanism.
Right.
Because there was a request to share what is it all about working with spirits
Right.
and what does it actually mean, you know?
Okay.
So, and I wanted to demystify it, to explain how it works, you know, not like...
Is this a job of yours or is this
Yes,
your career?
yes, I do. Yes,
So
yes.
like what services do you offer?
So I work, so I offer, for example, preparation for surgery and afterwards, so to enhance, preparation and healing afterwards. Also, I work with the things where the science falls short. So, for example, pain, what you cannot explain and not can be therefore handled. So, for this type of pain or for haunting memories or something, allergies.
What you mean by hunting memories? What that mean?
For example, people have some memory, painful, what is keep up recurring, keeps coming back, and not much you can do that. And this is probably, you could say, the trauma, right? So this is what you keep. And I help to get rid of it, to find a peace and close it. So to make we deal with that. Yeah.
So you use shamanism, I'm probably saying it wrong, but you use this particular technique to help people out?
Yes.
Let's see if we can find better consistent lighting. Sorry guys, this thing, that's just the way it is. It keeps flippering. Okay. We were debating should we have worked. It was good when it works. Maybe, let me see.
It will be flickering all the time. It just,
it does only
It does-
flicker.
Okay.
just works this way.
Well, all right. Okay. Look like it's doing something. Look, okay. All right. So, you told me a little bit about your experience in getting into this particular practice. Let me know.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you were telling me your personal experience before.
Yeah.
Let us hear it.
So how it started, probably.
Yeah.
Well, I was in one period of my life. I had a lot of challenges. So they were coming from all of directions, and I was trying to handle that. And I realized that the way what I used to know the things, how the things work, it didn't work. Like willpower or some other things. And I felt I wasn't sure how I can handle that. And also pain and was omnipresent. And I went to doctors looking.
You say pain, like like physical pain or mentally?
Physical and mentally. So I used to work in a corporation, and the international corporation, and my identity was formed of being 9 to 9 workers. So working 12 hours daily, to achieve goals, to handle things. improving shareholder values, these type of things, working to make actually to perform. So this was I used to be. And then one day like things started crumbling, so my health didn't work. I couldn't work anymore. I couldn't sleep, and I had pain in my organs, in my back and my spine, and I would to see doctors and I would say, so you're fine. So I just said, but I'm struggling, could you help me? I said, so not much we can do that, but you should be okay. And I said,
so
how
the doctor told you're all right,
yeah,
but you still felt pain.
Yes, I had pain everywhere. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, and pain was everywhere in the body. And I said, but all our measurements show you're good. So, and the underlying message was, do not pretend you're good. And I said, if I'm good for you, but who knows better about me and my body? You, so them or me? And then moment came, I just said, there is a way I should start doing something. And I came across, there is a saying, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So and once I came across in YouTube about a lady talking about this type of modern shamanism. So, and this was a method what I thought, oh, it's very interesting, let's try it. So I was really captivated the way how that changed on our life. But bottom line was, if you change your thoughts, feelings, your body will follow. And I thought, wow, I want to try. So yeah, and this method, what she explained, and I look it up. And then I thought, well, maybe this is only in the North America, and we cannot have it here in Europe. I looked it up, and voila! Next week, someone was coming from other country of Europe to teach in Switzerland, and I said, let's do it. And I started. So that was, and the moment that started, really miraculous things started happening. I could, resolve my allergies, where I believed to be that will be for the rest of my life. My pain had reduced. I had a lot of anxiety, so things were starting, just changing. Some of them very quickly and slowly, but I had really strong feeling, this is that, that's it. You just I could click in immediately, and things started. I met here some other folks, so community of the people who were interested in this type of healing, and then I learned other methods, and then I thought I really want to help people and discover, help them to discover that it works and share my knowledge. I was so enthusiastic, and this is how the journey started.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot, guys. What brings you here? You said your family's from Southeast Asia. Was it where?
Central Asia.
Central Asia. Okay.
Yeah.
So what brings you here 15 years ago? Oh, you got a better light? All right. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I came here for work because I used to work in IT, and this is how it goes.
What?
Yeah.
You're a nerd?
I used to be.
Okay.
Used to be, as a nerd, you try always to find the best solution and optimize your resources.
Okay.
And that was also understanding. So if the medicine cannot help you, there must be other resources. You better do troubleshooting and find the good patch and long-lasting patch. So, and be the owner of this patch, so that the license and the user rights are with you. And this is how it comes. This is like shamanism. You can tick all the boxes for
So
this.
you said this would be a really good place to work. So you transitioned from where you were living.
Yeah.
What about the English? Like that was always, you learned that over where you were from? Or?
Yeah, but I already studied in UK before coming here.
See, we're breaking down the elements, guys, because there's more to the what it seems. Okay.
Yes, I started business studies, international business studies in UK, and then I transitioned in this role in IT and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So 15 years, 16 years?
Yeah.
How's your life transitioning to this country?
So when I came here, that was in a way culture shock,
Right.
because when you come from environment where people are straightforward,
Right.
and they say what they think more or less, and the idea is also then that you are rather care about feelings of others. So, and you came in an environment where people just rather reserve, shut down, don't talk to me, don't look at me. So this is kind of hard. The hardest was to suppress your laughter. This is what I learned.
Right.
Yes, because in Switzerland, or at least in some countries in Europe, is when you're cracking from laughter, or you're joyous and you're just happy and you're loud when you're laughing, people tend to believe something wrong with you, that you have some mood enhancers or you drank too much alcohol. So it was new for me to suppress your laugh, to try to be calm, in a way act like a deep frozen like this.
Right. I will say, like, my time here in Europe, at least I've seen different societies, and some people will have, like, even here, like in Switzerland, they have like cold faces when they encounter you because they don't know who you are, and they just. And then when you start talking to them, that smile comes out. They're more, but their first encounter is always like a stern look. At least that's what I've learned so far being here. In terms of your life, what are some of the things that you had to get used to living here in Switzerland?
Well, some things like after 10 p.m. you're not allowed to take shower or flash in your restroom because it makes noise and the neighbors can complain.
Is that? Wait a minute.
Yeah, you cannot do that.
After 10 p.m.
Till 6 a.m. silence.
Is that like for your where you live, or is that just so?
In entire Switzerland.
Well, I stay in a hotel. I don't.
In the hotel, it's different. In the rented properties, it's like this. So, and if you do not obey the rules and do that systematically, so the landlord can cancel the contract.
So so if you want to take a shower, you have to do it before 9 o'clock or around that time.
Yeah.
If you do it late, but after 10, no showers.
No.
That's weird.
Yes, it is.
But that's for apartments, not house, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, house you can do whatever you want.
In a house, you can't do that.
Okay.
In apartments. And mostly people live in rented apartments in Switzerland. So 80% of population of Switzerland.
How many people live here in this city?
Here in Zurich, I think roughly like about 1 million, not more.
Close to
a bit, maybe less or more, something like that.
Okay. And 80% people are renting here?
In the country, yes.
Really?
Yes. So it's expensive because if you like to buy something reasonable, it starts around $1 million.
What?
And to buy, you have to pay the first installment, and this is 25%. So you have to put cash on the table, $250,000. And for a lot of people, it's just not in.
US or Swiss franc?
Yes, US, Swiss franc or US dollar, it's more or less the same.
Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. What other rules that are interesting that you guys have here?
Yeah, well, I would recommend to not cross the street on the red light as a pedestrian, because if you do so, you might have to face a fine, like 80 Swiss franc or 80 US dollar. And if you have it, it keeps, so this is kept as offense, a traffic offense. And if you request for criminal records, it might, stay there like a minor criminal record. But if you later apply for naturalization and I would like to get a Swiss passport, so they will remember that and say, hey,
because you crossed the street.
Naughty boy or naughty girl. No, right, for you become Swissy. Yeah.
Is it worth it?
I would say yes, it's worth it because things are well functioning here. So, for example, with the public transport. So if the public transport is later than 3 minutes, you have like apology on the train because it's considered to be late. So, and it is safe and reliable.
Accountability.
Sorry?
Accountability.
Yes, and so you basically can travel in the country wherever you can with public transport. You can handle that. This is safe, reliable, clean, and affordable.
It's as if the government wants you to be accountable and they'll be accountable, but they want order in a particular way.
Yeah, very much so. Just a system, you cannot just take it in and not give it back.
Right.
It's not one-way street. So if the things to work, you also have to comply with the rules. Yeah, to follow them.
I think this country doesn't have too much violence in it. I don't think there's well, they probably have crime.
No, I wouldn't say so. You feel safe basically, in the evening, so you travel and public transport, so this is safe. A lot of people do not have cars because the country is densely populated, and looking for parking place, it can be like up to $150 in a month, 250 something, plus you have to pay insurance, and so this is very complicated.
So it's better not to have a car.
Yeah, a lot of people I know that do not have a car, and if you travel by public transport, this is safe, reliable, and clean. So,
And so you would have to plan your trips anyways. If you're going somewhere, you just, like a normal day for you, if you know you're going somewhere, everything needs to be planned so you don't miss out on your time, or like arriving to places, or
I'll always arrive on time, unless something extraordinary does happen.
Okay, that's good. What about when it comes to economy here, in terms of how much you make, in terms of inflation and purchasing food and all of that? How's that been for you?
I think in terms of food, purchasing the food, so maybe, so if you're in Switzerland, I guess, what you spend on food in a fraction of what you earn is lesser than in other countries, I would say. And
because the food could be a little bit expensive here compared to other places I've been.
Yeah, but we also everything in Switzerland anyway is expensive, whatever you do.
But you guys make a little bit more to cover because when I was in Basel, a lot of people go to France to go get food. Yeah. What about here? Is that the same situation?
Yeah, I know some people who do some kind of shopping tourism, go over the border, buy the things, and come back. So it does work. But the government tries to make it
regulate that too.
Yes, so it becomes it makes so that people rather buy things here in Switzerland. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Any other rules? Any other rules that you like?
There is one. No, there is rule that I don't like, but the rule. So, for example, if you find something that your neighbors do something and it appears to be suspicious, you are welcome to report it.
Okay, the rule of snitching. Okay. But if you don't report it, is that breaking the law or something?
No, but you don't have to have a lot of facts or something. But if you have a feeling something is not orderly, you are welcome to report it.
Oh Lord, that empowers people to just call. Hey, I think it can mess people's life up too.
Yes, in fact, something it could also work for people who just came from abroad. Once I was walking with a buddy of mine who is American, and we were walking along the street, and we saw a car, and we saw the car. How do you call it? The extension didn't work properly.
Right.
Yeah, and it something like almost black smoke coming out
of the car.
Yes, of the car. And this buddy of mine who is American, he took the photo of a number plate and he said, I have to report it. Things are not orderly. He's polluting the environment. Yeah. People just get adopted very easily. This is how it works.
Oh my God.
If you don't like your neighbors, you can come up with something that appears suspicious to you, and so be it, to make the life of your neighbors a bit more challenging and diverse.
Oh no. And so when you call, who called? Who called him? Him? I know he called.
But nature people in Switzerland as well. So people don't like to confront each other and have conflicts. They're rather evasive. So if you have a party and the music is loud and this is after 10 p.m., it's kind of not okay to knock on the door and say, could you turn the music down? Because you're kind of entering the conflict.
Non-confrontational.
You call police and say, could you please help? And the police comes and say, knock, music down.
What?
Not good. So.
Wow. Well, I think the people who are watching this probably will do the same. It's better to call the police than do it because you never know what they are on. Yeah, so that's something I think people would like to be able to do.
There's something what I really love about this country.
Okay.
That words are binding. So if you enter a verbal agreement with someone, so the agreement is binding by law. And it means in Switzerland, you can make any deals just by verbally saying, hey, you have a job. So and if you offer the job, this is legally binding. You have a job. All the contracts can be done this way. And that's why people really look after what they say. They're very careful. So you can make any deals verbally, close them, they're legally binding as in written form, except of buying or selling property.
Wow.
It means if I say, Leon, I would love to help you and I give you, I don't know, $2,000 as a gift. So kind of legally, it's I'm not obliged to do the gift, but because I spoken that in a way, we kind of had a contract because you trusted me, so on my support and something like that. That's why people in Switzerland, before they say something, they just do like this and say, complicated.
They want to make sure they're not implementing themselves in a contract or business. Oh, this is why they might be like, oh, you trying to set me up or something? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like now that it explains why people act a certain way, depending on how you talk to them. Okay.
And so they want to keep up, walk their talk. So, and be accountable.
Right.
So that's why they're trying rather reserve.
So,
but when I know I do that because I promise you.
So if I'm dating someone and she says she's gonna meet me at the movies and she doesn't show up, I can sue her.
Well, I don't know because of that. Probably not. But if you're dating and you have, she's your fiancé and you're giving her gifts, but if you split up, by law she obliged to return all the gifts to you.
Oh, that's nice. Really? So I bought her this.
You can claim and say,
oh, the engagement ring. She can't keep that.
no, she has to return it back because in a way it's becoming like a fraudish saying, you know, I used your good faith. So and
that's a rule we need, though. Everybody needs that rule everywhere in the world. If we dating someone, we give her a gift, and it don't work out, give it come up. So speaking of dating, how's your social life been here? Who are you dating? You married or something? What's going on?
No, I'm not married. So I've been actually a bit.
Are you single now? You want to be single?
No, I don't want to be single, but for the moment hasn't changed. So I'm open, and someone who is a person a guy who is kind, reliable, and a believer, who doesn't smoke and drink alcohol. Come to me. We can meditate together.
Well, she has her list, guys. There you go. All right.
I think it's all.
No, but so have you? For 16 years, you've been dating, right?
Yes.
Okay, so how's that been? Like, what?
Yeah.
How's the whole thing been?
Well, I dated a Swiss guy, and I knew he's like on every date, on every meeting, he was there 15 minutes before, always on time.
Oh, that.
And I was just rushing, coming to make it on time, but always there. Whatever he promised, he always kept his word. Absolutely reliable. Yeah.
Oh, that was no good for you, right?
No, it was good, but things were different. He ate meat, he drank alcohol, he was not a believer, and he didn't want to meditate with me.
Okay, so that's if you gotta I got you. So all right, thanks for the insight. Okay, we got it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Okay, no, all right. How do we keep in contact with you? Let me come here. All right. All right.
You can contact me on my website.
Okay.
This is www.golden-light.ch, and there you find out what I do with Loveful Community, with helping you to enhance mental, emotional, and physical body, and let all this energy and the spirit in you work through you, work with others. So what I'm really keen on helping you to harmonize all these three fields so that you're in harmony with the outer world. Actually, my vision is to help you to be self-sufficient shaman, to be in charge of your thoughts, feelings, and your body.
And this is we can. It doesn't matter where you're from. You can do this.
Everyone
Or
can
you have
do
to
that.
be in Switzerland.
Well, you can do that also online with me distantly, and the spirit works and travels, and a good intention too. And I have been doing that already. In fact, my very first clients were not in Switzerland; they were in Australia.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow, there you go.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And I didn't even. She's gonna kill me. I don't even know this lady's name. Tell me your name again.
Alexandra, Leon, and thank you for volunteering in my workshop about modern shamanism. You're the one who did the demo. You came and it worked wonderfully. And all people in Switzerland were a bit scared.
People said it was fake. The new guy didn't show up. It wasn't. All right.
Thank you, Leon.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Peace and love from Switzerland.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Okay.